Hey buddy, this is Collin, Mr. Oldschool Gamer. Welcome back to my channel. I want to thank you so much for checking out this video. Today I proudly present Collin's Christmas Extravaganza. So, what is this new video, Collin, you might say? Well, since it is Christmas, I want to bring you guys something extra. So today we have some presents and we have also a double feature. So let's go, guys. So if you guys remember last year, we have the Secret Santa feature where you can buy gifts randomly and send them to someone out there on the seas. Well, this year we have actually something a bit better, I think. This time you have the opportunity to become a Santa, also for yourself, but also to someone special in-game. And you have 3 packages to choose from. It's the Commander present, the Captain present, or the Admiral present. And they all cost different. Now you see the costs in Swedish krona here. But, well, I think you guys can do the math yourself. So you just choose how many presents you want to buy. And then you choose if you want to purchase them for yourself, if you don't have any friends like me. Or you can choose to buy it for a friend. Or let's say you want to send a Christmas gift to maybe your favorite Swedish World of Warship creator. That is also possible to bring some light to his dark life. So I think this is a nice Christmas edition, and it seems to be actually quite nice gifts you get in the presents. I have gotten the Texas so far, but I know some other guys like Flammo, who is a big famous contributor in the EU. He had like 20 gifts he opened on his stream, and of course he got both the Imperator Nikolai and also the Gremiashi, 2 ships that are banned for sale on Wargaming because they are considered to be massively OP. But both these ships and a lot of other nice ships you are able to get in these presents. I don't know if you are able to get that old torp spamming cruiser, the Kitakami, but hey, maybe that's an option as well. So they really seem to gone out of their way to bring us that nice festive spirit. And I want to thank you, Wargaming, for all these new great editions. And also I'm loving this Christmas winter London port, since I've been to London 2 weeks ago now. It's really close to my heart, of course. I just walked on that harbor here and visited the HMS Belfast museum. So this is a really nice, great edition as well. So let's bring us some gameplay. First game we're gonna take a look at is a game I played with my old mate Finnen, the Mighty Finn. So we're on Northern Lights, and it's a 4-cap domination mode. Now, my go-to tactic on this map, since I'm usually playing a destroyer or a nice, strong, able cruiser, is to push the D-cap really hard and really fast, and take the D-cap and then use that little channel in between to ninja cap the C-cap. But since me and Finnan spawned at A, we thought that we might as well go for A instead. Finnan is trying to grind the Tashkent, which can be a struggle, but it's a struggle. I think it's really worth the grind, because you will get some really nice destroyers after the Tashkent. It's both the Udaloy and, of course, one of my favorites, the Khabarovsk. So it is worth all that blood, sweat and tears. Now we see an enemy Myoko out in the distance, and since I am in my Kutuzov, my old Russian sniper, I will start to engage him as well, landing 2 fires on my first salvo, which pretty much set the tone for this match, I think. The Kutuzov is an extremely powerful premium ship, and nothing to really ignore in the game, because if you start to ignore the Kutuzov, you will soon see a real change in the fights, I think, because the Kutuzov has an extreme possibility to put out that damage to the enemy team. As you can see here, I start to punish this Fubuki at over 13k distance, setting him on fire and taking out some of his modules as well. So even though he was really far back, me and finally my mate landed the killing blow, took him out of the game. And now these 2 battleships has not that much of support. Now I do fuck up here a little bit. This turn wasn't the most planned or well executed turns. I did take a little punishment from the battleships, but it's all good. I still have 2/3 of my life left, and you will see during the game that they don't get so much more out of me. So I'm just pushing into what, this is 5-6 ships or something that is pushing the A cap, and I'm just trying to bring my fire to as many ships as possible, making them second guess their decision pretty much. Now this Leander has really overextended and is caught out, so of course we're gonna do as much as we can to focus him down and take him out nice and quick. I do have a whole lot of support. If you look at that island by the A cap, it's not only me and my mate Finnan that is holding this cap for the team. We also have like 3 battleships and 2 cruisers parked behind that island. So we do have a lot of fire support. And we also have some teammates out in the east, who has done a real good job securing the C cap, and it seems like the D cap is totally uncontested this match. The enemy has been able to take the B cap, but we do have a points lead, we have a cap lead and a ships lead, so we are pretty well on our way to a good victory. Now I have this battleship burning from stem to stern, so I'm switching to the next one. And this is one of the big strengths of the Kutuzov, since you have this massive 19.6 I think range, and you have the rate of fire and the fire chance. You can pretty much hold a flank almost by yourself if you just use that range, because the battleships will have extreme trouble shooting and landing shots at you at that range. Meanwhile, you will land a whole lot of shots and fires on the battleships. So if they keep on pushing the same flank, you will finally burn them down. You see, I'm up to 11 fires so far and 70,000 damage, and most of that is from fires, of course. So now we have another ballsy enemy ship here, the Bismarck, who thinks he can go in and contest the cap, but well, it's not gonna end well for him. Bismarck, of course, being a German battleships, you do know what I used to say about German battleships. I love to burn them down in my Kutuzov. And of course, this guy is starting to regret his decision, and now he's just trying to flee. But there is where my extreme range comes in. So I have 4 fires on him right now, ticking, and yeah, well, he's fucked pretty much. And this also, of course, serves as a strong deterrent for any of the other battleships thinking about pushing, so it is a really effective scare tactic pretty much. Now we have a Bismarck 17 kilometers out, so we're gonna try to get some fires on his deck as well. At the same time, my mate Finland is running interference in between. So it's an extremely good ship to division with, playing that nice tag team pretty much. Now this guy thinks he can park inside the cap, trying to take the cap from us, but well, that's not gonna be a good decision. So I think I have 2 fires on him right now, and I'm just keep on resetting his cap attempts. And the only thing he can do now pretty much is trying to reverse out of the fire zone, but it's a big slow battleship, and I'm just spamming that aft section, trying to get that superstructure on fire. And as you can see, his health is depleting really fast. And of course I got 2 more fires, so he's burning in 4 different sections. And I got the Witherer as well. And the Witherer alongside the Confederate, High Caliber and of course Arsonists are medals that you will gain very often if you learn to play the Kutuzov well. Because you will deal that much damage to enemy ships. So it's not uncommon at all. Now I got some new fires on this guy, and I mean, he must be just hating his life right now. That's what you get when you try to contest a cap with a Kutuzov close by. It's gonna be really interesting to see the fire damage from this match later on. And as you can see, even though they are firing upon me, it's really easy for me to dodge their salvos. Meanwhile, it's really easy for me to land my shots. So when I play battleships, the Kutuzov is pretty much my biggest fear. I never really fear other battleships as much. Sure, you can get some nasty salvos from a battleship, but I mean, getting focused by a good Kutuzov captain is always the worst thing that can happen. Because you cannot flee. I mean, he's faster than you, he has pretty much the same range as you, but so much better accuracy. So if he wants, he can follow you to the end of the world, just keeps on spamming those fires on you, and every time you shoot, which is twice a minute, he will just dodge your shells. And then he will just keep on spamming those fires. And if you try to rush him, I mean, you can, because he can just sail away, kite away from you, or maybe he will just smoke up and sit in his smoke, spam fire upon you, and when you're close enough, he will send his corpse. And here, of course, I got my Confederate medal. As I said, it's not so unusual to have at least 3 or 4 medals when you play the Kutuzov. So I think it's my mate Finnen who landed some nice torps on these enemy battleships as well. So this is pretty much a dead guy. Now we are pretty even ship-wise. We have 4 ships each on both teams. Unfortunately, my mate is taken out by the turpits. And of course, I will need to punish him for that. We do have a cap lead still. And also a slightly point lead. I mean, I just feel sorry for this guy, pretty much. It's nothing he can do. And this is the power of the Kutuzov. Now I feel like my smoke is gonna evaporate soon, so I just start my engines. It's always a good thing to be moving before the smoke ends, so you don't sit there like a sitting duck. So now we have an enemy Fuso that has been quite passive during the whole game. He's been far away in the background, playing that typical battleship sniper role that we all love. Helping the team out so much. So Well, at least he decided to start pushing. And of course he's gonna be my next victim. And of course the Fuso is a really dangerous ship for its tier. Although he's low tier in this match. He has extremely powerful guns. But not as powerful as mine. We also have an enemy battleship at the sea cap, and they also have a Tashkent alive. And he of course has a potential to race around the map to take caps to start earning more tickets. And he's very close to the sea cap, so I'm a bit worried that he will go cap C and D, which could become a big problem for us. So even though he's almost 18 kilometers away and it's not really an easy thing to hit a destroyer at that range, I will have to try my best. I got one hit on him. He's down to 800 HP. So taking him out would be really great. Now the Fuso behind me is thinking about trying to take my cap from me, which is kind of a mistake. I'm trying to help our friendly Fuso with this German battleship. Look at this guy. He's so cute. Thinking he can steal this cap from me. So I'm just shooting some Hail Mary shots, and of course I reset the Fuso behind me and also earning me high caliber. You really think he can steal my cap? Okay. So I'm just switching between targets. I keep on resetting this poor Fuso, setting a new fire upon him as well. So I'm just switching in between the targets, but now the Tashkent went dark. So I have to hope for the friendly Fuso to deal with him. The Tashkent is capping the C cap right now, and I am keep resetting the Fuso at the A cap. And if you're in the Kutuzov, you can pretty much do this all day long, just cutting away from battleships, setting them on fire, and they will pretty much not have a chance. And that is why the Kutuzov is such a great premium ship. Also a great experience grinder and money maker. So I mean, this guy is chanceless. I mean, I don't give him any chance to get any progress on that cap. Now of course I'm considering turning in, trying to get the B cap or the C cap, but I don't want to get too close to the Fuso, because then I would turn the advantages in his direction, and that of course would be a really stupid thing to do. So he's gone through the entire cap without being able to cap A, and now I'm just continuing setting him on fire, burning him down slowly. Now my friendly battleship was taken out by the Tashkent somehow. So it's only me left against this Fuso and the Tashkent. That isn't really an issue. If you look at the timer, the match is over. So, pretty good game. Almost 700 credits, over 5,000 experience. Confederate, Wither and High Caliber. Almost, over 180,000 damage done. 26 fires and 16 base resets. All in all, a pretty good game. And of course, top of the board, making over 2,000 base XP. And as you can see, 96, almost 100,000 fire damage. I took 52,000 off that Fuso. And of course, really good credit and experience earned. So, pretty good game. Now, to the next one. So, this time me and Finnen is on Estuary. And we're playing a division of Belfast and Shores. And we're starting on the west side, so we thought we'd go head straight for A. We do have a destroyer disadvantage. We have one destroyer and he has spawned right across on the other side of the map. So it's mostly up to me and my mates here to try and contest the A cap. The enemy has 2 destroyers on their team. We also have 2 team-killing Bismarcks on our team. And of course, the first thing they do is put a Citadel salvo into each other. And then you know it's gonna be a good game. So, I'm doing a bit of tactical beaching here, since I of course knew that there were several enemy warships waiting on the other side. So it was all according to plan. Now we have an enemy Farragut, who is trying to cap the A-cap. And we're gonna do as much as we can to try and stop his progress, of course. I do get 1 reset on him, but he has a Fuji helping him in the background. So of course I need to be a bit careful about that British armor piercing. I just managed to dodge a salvo. I do hit my hydroacoustic because I am thinking that that Farragut has been warping that channel in between. So of course I don't sit still where I was before. I'm moving out of my smoke, trying to keep this island in between me and the enemy ships. Trying to stay concealed for as long as possible. We have enemy turrets pushing in, and I do love to try and set fires on those German battleships. And I land one. So now, of course, he uses his damage control on the first fire, something you see really often. The Farragut pops up once again, so of course I'm gonna try and reset his progress once again. He's backing up, so I need to try to lead him in reverse. I land a massive hit on him and take him out, which is great. But they do have some English cruiser somewhere in the cap. You can see that smoke right in front of the Leander. There is the Fuji sitting in the smoke, capping. So I'm just gonna send some Hail Mary salvos in his general direction, trying to maybe scare him off or hopefully land a shell or two just to reset his cap. But unfortunately I'm not that lucky. So we have a pretty substantial fleet pushing into A, and we don't have that much fire support. We only have this friendly Colorado, and we also have a friendly Leander who is really pushing in hard, overextending, and well, I'm expecting him to die pretty soon, so this flank has fallen pretty much. The enemy team has such more powerful firepower than we do, so now it's just about trying to fall back in a safe manner and try to bring as much damage to the fleet as possible. So we got this Bismarck burning pretty well. I do want to set some more fires on him. I try to keep myself angled at all times because I don't want to be eating any unnecessary broadsides. One of the pink team killers has managed to get himself killed. I'm not sure if he killed himself by shooting at other friendly ships or if he actually died to an enemy ship. And of course the other pink ship just died as well. So we're down to team killing Bismarcks. So I'm just trying to use the limited range of the Belfast to try to punish this enemy Bismarck as much as I can. Now switching targets to this Fuji. Fuji is one of the most dangerous cruisers in the mid tiers of the British line. It is a really strong cruiser with great armor piercing. So as you can see, I'm a bit out and about. So I need to try and regroup with the rest of our fleet. I do have a friendly Leander in between, and well, he's out on a YOLO mission or something. So I'm just trying to change angles and speed as much as I can to not get any shells on me. The team has been successful on the other flank. They have managed to take the decap, which is really great. So we have equal on ships and caps, but the enemy team has a slightly ticket lead. It looks like the Leander managed to land. Was it the carrier? I think it was the carrier who managed to land a torp on the Bismarck. So now I'm just trying to finish him off, and there he goes. So now I'm switching to Colorado, who is also a great ship to start fires on. If you just look at that great big superstructure. land one fire and trying to get the next one. I'm making him disengage, which is one of the main focuses, of course. Now when I leave my smoke, I realize that my anti-air is going nuts, and of course the enemy carrier has sent 2 torp bomber squadrons my way. So now it's time to dodge. Try at least. Unfortunately, I do overturn, so I do eat this torp, unfortunately, but I'm still pretty healthy, so it's not the end of the world. I managed to dodge the second salvo, but now I have the entire enemy team firing at me, which isn't a good thing when you are in a paper-armored British cruiser. So I eat one good salvo, I think from the Fuji in the background, or maybe it was the Colorado. And now it's just time to duck and weave. Come on, Scotty, bring me some more power.
I'm just gonna give it all I've got, like Scotty engineering the Enterprise. Scotty, we need more speed.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. She can't take any more.
Damn. Chekhov, reroute auxiliary power to the helm.
Scotty, the bridge. Captain, this is a little embarrassing, but you know, I've never noticed the little lever I've been pushing. It's only about 2/3 of the way up. I actually can give her more.
That's great, Scotty. Mr. Spock, give us readings on...
Captain, Scotty again. Yeah, you're not going to believe this. There is another lever here, too. The ship can literally go 3 times as fast. I'm sorry, but I feel like such a capital J jerk right now.
It's okay, Scotty. Lieutenant Uhura, open all channels for...
Captain, I've got to interrupt again. I've just been thinking about this giving her all she's got thing. I mean, I've been completely wrong for years now. I feel terrible. I mean, think of how many crises we've been in where the issue was how fast we could go. I mean, I'm sorry, Captain.
Scotty, it's okay.
No, it's not. Eric's dead. At the funeral, I literally said the words to his wife. I was giving her all she's got.
Scotty, it's fine. Sulu, lock phasers.
Captain, I just got to jump in here. We don't have enough dilithium crystals to run the phasers. I've lost all credibility, haven't I?
Come on, Scotty. Okay, I have to bring it myself. So I have this enemy Leander pushing in real hard, and I also have a couple of bomber squadrons coming my way now. Fortunately for me, I'm sitting in my smoke, so hopefully I will shoot down the vast majority of the planes before they are able to kill me. I'm trying to set this Leander on fire as much as I can, but I can't really sit here because, yeah, he got torps incoming. That's why I pushed my Hydra. So I also used my radar to be able to see him in my smoke, and fortunately I was able to take him out. But now I have this angry Colorado licking his lips, staring me down, and I have an incoming bomber squadron as well. It's always nice to get focused. They just showing the love. The bomber set me on fire, and now I have incoming shells. Fortunately, it looked like they all missed. But since I am kiting real close to the land, this is a bit of an issue. He's shooting again, and I need to turn south, and of course I have 2 enemy torp bombers squadrons on my ass as well. Yeah. And I ground. So I'm a sitting duck in front of a angry Colorado and 2 enemy torpedo bombers, and oh yeah, baby. Oh, that was so close, and now I got incoming bombers as well. Come on, guys. Come on. Give me a fucking break. I mean, it's nice to get focused and all, but this is ridiculous. Is it gonna miss? Is it gonna detonate me? No, he missed. Oh man, you are so dead, Mr. Colorado. You are so dead. Ah! So, pretty good game. I wanna take this time to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. I hope you have a great weekend and get a lot of nice gifts. So, don't forget to leave a like and a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Merry Christmas. I love you guys. Bye bye.